Hi, I'm going to show you if you have the right prerequisites if you're done for the Intro to UPPMAX course day 1. So there are like 8 things, so that's a lot of things and that's why I'll go through them. So step 1 is first to register the course registration page. This is just a document, so yeah, here's the registration form. You click on it and then you have to fill in some details and so on. When you've done that, then at least 2 weeks in advance you get an email about that you're enrolled. Oh, that's an easy one. The next one is you need to create an account in Super, if you don't already have one. I will show you this soon, because there are a lot of things that are that belong together. Like in Super, you need to join an existing project. Super manages all HPC centers in Sweden, and you need to join the project of the course there. So you need to be known there and then join the course project. And if you also need an UPPMAX account that you can use our clusters. That's this. Then you log into a cluster. You create a file there. And so these are all belonging together. I will show you how this looks like, and having a good Zoom setup, because this day will be very interactive. You'll feel left out. And before I show the other session, so there's a lot of magic if you're new here maybe. Already here, how can I check if I've done all these steps? There's a prerequisites section in the frequently asked questions, where you can see if it worked. So how do I know if I have an account in Super? And there are screenshots here and explanations. So you should be able to find this out instead of going back and forth to these FAQs. I'm just gonna check these steps for you now. Of course, if you have any other questions, you can just contact us. If at the FAQ section at the bottom, you can find who to contact. This is me, Richard Bilderbeek. You can also contact the course coordinator, Diana Jussan. Alright, but I'll be not going through the FAQ all the time anymore. I'm gonna do all these things. So one we've already done, we have registered, it's just filling in a form. A good Zoom setup, that is something you don't need me for. Yeah, sure, you need a headset, you can buy that. Else it doesn't work. There's a lot of interaction there. But you can figure out these things. But these are the more complex ones. So create an account in Super. Let's see what happens if we click there. It takes us to the UPPMAX documentation, which is another website where we document everything to be able to use the UPPMAX facilities. And you can just fill that in, and in the end it gives you a form, and I'll show you how it looks like when you're done. So Super, I'm going to go to this website now myself, super.nice.se. Yeah. And this is how it looks like. Here you can get your account, register a new person is where you want to start. I can already log in, I already exist, I'm known, and I need to type that I'm part of Uppsala University. Of course for you this is a different thing. I need to use this one, and then I need a verification code, which is you use a two-factor authentication app for that. Look for Super 263538 there, and now I'm in. So already this shows me that I do have an account. It says, hey, you are now logged in. This is my name, it's all correct. So if I take a look at the prerequisites, well, I have an account. I'm going to join the course project, and the course project has this description. I just copy it and I'm going to go back to Super and look for it. But you know what? I'm going to just put this to the right there. And I put this thing at the left. Oh, we're wrong. This to the right, this thing to the left here. So we're going to look for this project number, and I already see it here. So it shows me that, hey, I am part of this project, which means you can use the resources in the course. So if you have this, then you did it. But we also need to have an UPPMAX account, and you can see this here under accounts. So you see my accounts, I'm a member of multiple centers. Look for the word Rackham and UPPMAX. If you have a row there, you did it. Yeah, so this is how you need to request this here at accounts, here account requests. You can request there. And now the hardest part, maybe, is so this is a lot of admin stuff, and these are not necessarily long, but they take a long time. Sometimes you need to wait a couple of days. So do these early. Like to log into Rackham, I'm going to close Super, and I'm going to instead take a look at the documentation that we of UPPMAX have provided. There, I'm going to put this to the right of the screen. So there are multiple clusters we can log in. One is Rackham, and here we have many ways to log in. I'm just going to scroll down. There are 3 ways. One is a website, this one. There's a terminal, and there's a local ThinLink client, whatever that is. But it's a visual environment. You see the screenshot here. Like the first one is also visual. The second is more text. So it's not important which one you use. So I'm going to use I can show you both. So if I take a look at the documentation of the terminal, I'm going to put this now here. You need to follow all these steps, and mostly in our documentation there are videos like this one that show you how to do it. For example, I'm going to do this. I know this by heart. SSH reshell at rackham.uppmax.uu.se, and now I'm in to UPPMAX. So you've seen that there was no password here because I've set it up but using a SSH key, but this is how it looks like. And you see it's a bit it's not pretty because my font is so big, which is not useful for a demonstration video like this. But now I am on Rackham, and I've asked you are asked to run this, and then the question is, how do you check if you have done that? So I can do this now, and I know I have already done it. So let's just double check if I've already done it. If you replace touch by cat, it will be clean. It will give you no error if it's already done. Right, so this means it's already done. I can give you an example. If I put some other word here, then it says, hey, that file doesn't exist. But if you do cat on my user, this means this file exists. And if you get an error message, you use touch to create that file, and even if the file exists, there's no error message here. An alternative way, alright, so this is how to do the terminal thingy, and it has created a file that we can see if it's there, so we know if you have been able to do all steps. Right? But there's another way to log into Rackham that I will show you too, which is using a website. So there's a beauty to this, is that it's very visual. You go to a website. We shall. So there's no set. Alright, so things have changed. I cannot do this now. Right, I'm gonna skip this for now. I'm gonna find out what this is exactly about. But the terminal will work, and our documentation is quite helpful with videos and questions. Like I didn't use the dash capital X for some reason. So that is how I've checked I can follow this course. Because I have registered, I have an account in Super, I have joined the course project, I have an account at UPPMAX, I have been able to log into Rackham using a console, and I have a good Zoom setup. So here I have described all the prerequisites you need for the course Intro to UPPMAX. Again, you can find the answers here in the frequently asked questions section for the prerequisites. You can contact us, of course, if you have questions. With that, wish you a very good day. Bye.